So as of late, like the last 2 weeks, I've been feeling not a lack of inspiration, but I've been drained to the point where I really have no motivation to do more work or new work, and it's sad. I'm sure a lot of you have experienced that. Yeah, it's like I have all these ideas in my head. I start storyboarding a few new videos. It's a weird shadow on my face. I'm in traffic right now. Y'all. Yeah, I'm sitting here planning different shoots to do, planning out storyboarding stuff, all these things, and I mean things are slowly moving, but at the same time it's draining because all the outside things are kind of taking play. So work, my mind is split at work because there's so many projects to do there. And then it's split at I'm taking classes now, so I'm doing a lot of hands-on things that take up a lot of time, and I had to make different presentations as well. So those are taking up my time, and then trying to find me time in between all of that, and then my time with my loved ones and friends and family. So it's a lot to juggle. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's a lot to learn how to manage. And I really want to do, and my personality is I want to do everything. But I can't do everything, and just figure out what to prioritize. That's the tough part. But yeah, lately actually, recently I watched one of my favorite newly photographer that I found on YouTube. Her name's Anita. I can't pronounce her last name, but Anita. And she posted this video. I'm going off a rant now. This is going to just be a talk. She posted this rant about how she switched from, I think, Nikon to Canon. I'll put the link in the description so you can watch it yourself. And she was talking about how she got so much backlash because she decided to choose a different type of gear or things like that. Well, really the main reason people are giving backlash because she chose a different type of camera system. And you have those really photography enthusiasts who believe gears you have to be true to Nikon, you have to be true to Canon, and they said some really hurtful things to her. And man, I felt her pain. I was like, man, that is crazy. Now I'm not gonna lie, I used to be that type of person. I'm dedicated to Nikon and that's the best brand and all that. It doesn't, stuff like that doesn't matter. You see me post about, I have a video about the Leica, I have a video about the craft camera, which is a bust. But and you sometimes see me with the Canon Mark 1DX Mark II and all that stuff. That's all good and all, because that's where my aesthetic has grown towards, is those types of cameras. But those cameras don't define what I make. I use those cameras, those tools, to assist what my aesthetic, what I'm trying to reach for my aesthetic. So, but to go as far as dehumanizing somebody or go as far as this calling them names just because they switch between a brand, that doesn't make any sense. And then that just tells me that you're a puppet for those photo companies. If you as an artist can understand your understanding of composition, light, design, all those things that take into play of how you understand how to shape and craft a story in a visual way. Tools don't define your work. You define your work. Man, that just hurt me. So yeah, I'm gonna put that link in the description as well. What else I gotta say? I'm gonna start putting in these little vlogs. I'm gonna start putting in the description below different YouTube channels that I found very inspirational. And it ranges from a lot of things. But this recent YouTube channel I just found is called Science versus Cinema. And this channel is focused on movies that have a lot of science in them. And he'll have interviews, he'll break down whether or not the science is plausible or is this completely bogus. And I kind of like that cinema review. It's a different perspective. There's some other links I'll throw down there too for you to kind of look at, kind of explore, because there's so much stuff out there on YouTube. And even though I want more subscribers, what I want most is people to come here and learn other things. So if there's something outside of me that I can't really teach, or what I can't really provide, I'm gonna share a link to someone else who can. Like, as long as you're growing, I'm happy. I define my success on those who grow around me. So it's not about if I make the best content. It's about if you're learning and growing, then I'm happy, because that's all I want. So that's what's up. That's my little spill today. Peace.